If you want to start an e-commerce business in the next year, here's exactly how to find a trending e-commerce product that will sell. After starting multiple e-commerce brands, this is the exact process that I use to find new products to sell on my existing stores or to create an entirely new e-commerce brand from scratch. So let's get into it. So first up, I subscribe to a few different industry newsletters. This way you can stay on top of e-commerce trends and see any up and coming new brands that might give you some inspiration for your own. It's important to note here that you don't need to reinvent the wheel when coming up with an e-commerce idea. You can find a trending product or idea and you can simply create something different and better than the competition. And I will talk a little more about this in a sec. So some of the newsletters that I sign up for are 2 PM Daily, Lean Lux, and Thing Testing, who find and review new direct-to-consumer brands. Another tool that I like to use is Trendhunter.com, and I'll head across to that one now to take a look. As you can see at the top of Trendhunter, there's kind of categories like fashion, tech, life, culture, and there's lists of trending products under each. You can also search if there's a certain industry or trend that you're really interested in, like it might be the baby market or it might be the pet market, for example, which are two that I really love just because people care about their babies and their pets more than they care about themselves half of the time. For example, under tech, there's an app-connected planter pot list. So there's really kind of niche products like these ones, or like you can see soothing succulent holding lights, device charging desktop planters. These are like a little bit more on the complicated side. Maybe if we search for baby, newborn sleep classes, 20 baby gift ideas, modernist geometric mobiles. As you can see, there's a lot of different ideas under lots of different niches and markets. This is a great way to stay on top of products and ideas and trends within your market. So for example, if you're following a brand and they're constantly out of stock, that's a good indicator of demand. So if you created a product within that niche and you simply were able to stay in stock, you would be able to create sales even just out of convenience alone. Probably my number one technique right now is looking at Facebook ads. And you can either do this by looking specifically at a brand and using the Facebook ads library to search a particular brand and see their ads, or you can use certain tools as well. The reason that you want to look at Facebook ads is you're looking at the engagement metrics for that ad. So that would be like comments, likes, and shares of that ad. And then also looking at kind of positive reviews in the comments section of the ad too. There might be like 70 different comments saying how much they love that product, or there might be like, 2 comments saying, I never received my order. Like, obviously I know which product I would be choosing to look at. So you can use Chrome extensions or different tools to do this. One that I'm liking using at the moment, which is a free tool, is called My Ad Finder. It takes out all of your personal posts and reminders and just turns your news feed into ads only. Of course, these are the ads that you're personally targeted for as well. So if it was me, I might want to log into my partner Lucas's account, for example, because he'll be receiving very, very different ads to myself. So basically, as you scroll and find ads, you can start to identify the top performing kind of products and ads out there. This way you know that that product is performing well on Facebook, and Facebook is one of our main sales channels for any e-commerce brand. If you know that that product is already going to perform on Facebook, that's a really, really strong sign. So we'll get back to the video in a second, but if you're enjoying this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now back to the video. So moving on to another channel that I like to look at, and it's e-commerce marketplaces like Etsy and Amazon. They actually show you exactly how many units of that product have been sold. So that's a really great indicator for a trending product. So if we go along the baby mobile theme. Let's have a look again, seeing as we saw that one on Trendhunter before. We can go baby mobile hanger. Have a look through these. Okay, 423 reviews, 251 reviews. Let's tap through to here. And right up here, you can see it tells you 1,649 sales. This is a really great indicator of obviously the demand for the product through how many sales this particular product has been able to generate. So once you've found a trending product idea, then you want to validate it. You want to make sure that this is the idea that you're going to go for. So outside of, kind of like the more basic ways to do this, like Google Trends, for example, my first port of call is always SimilarWeb. That you can go onto any website, hit the Chrome extension, it will give you a rough indicator of their traffic. So you want to obviously find products and brands that have quite relatively high traffic. So SimilarWeb actually also has this section called top websites. So it's kind of like a compilation list of top websites within particular categories. So let's pretend that we're validating a activewear concept. And one of the brands that I follow in the activewear space on Instagram is a brand called Fabletics. So let's have a look at some of their traffic, fabletics.com. The thing here, and as you can see when I searched that just then, is that Fabletics actually has quite a few different domains because they have different stores per region. So this won't always be the best indicator of results because, this is probably just for their US store, for example, the actual fabletics.com. They might have a .com.au, they might have a .co.uk. So even if this is just in the US, we can see that they get 6.31 million visits a month. So that is a really, really strong brand. So that would definitely be one that we would want to base our own off. So the other thing that I do to validate an idea outside of Google Trends and SimilarWeb is look at reviews websites like Trustpilot and reading that brand's reviews. So let's head across to Trustpilot. Let's do Fabletics again because they're a brand that I love to use as inspiration. We've got Fabletics US and they have 110,000 reviews, nearly 111,000. They have an average rating of 3.9. And right here is where the gold is actually in our product development stage. So if we have a look at maybe the poor and average results, we don't really want to look at bad because bad will just be like, I never received my order, or people who have had a truly awful brand experience. So we want to have a look at poor and average reviews. And what we want to look for here is the things that we could improve on as a brand. So if we read the negative reviews of a product or a brand as a whole, then we can start to think about the ways that we would alter or adjust that brand or product to make it different and better than the competition. So here's one just here that says rip off. So obviously that's a problem with the price. I love Fabletics products, but lately I've found that the plus size section doesn't have enough diversity or selection in styles. So there we go. You could create a plus size activewear brand. So this customer here is complaining about the all size inclusion again, that most of the new release or really cute items aren't released in sizes larger than large or extra large. So it's not very inclusive. So if we were looking at this brand as an example, 110,000 mostly positive reviews is a really good validator for success. But then if we're looking at the way that we would want to change a product, we can have a look through their reviews, identify some commonalities there, and create an activewear brand with a point of difference. So in this example, that would be activewear with more size diversity. So that's my process for finding and validating trending product ideas. I'd love to hear some of the ways that you guys go about this. So let us know in the comments section below, and I'll see you in another video.
Hey guys, hope you're loving our videos and that you're getting heaps of value from them. If you are, make sure to hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to join the Foundr fam. And if there's any burning questions you have, make sure to leave them below in the comments. If you did enjoy this video and want to continue to master your skills, make sure you click here to access your free training now, where we'll go into way more depth with this founder. See you there.